Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Dave Palumbo, and today is Monday, February 22nd, 2016. Let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. We had a bit of action in the men's and women's pro physique divisions over the weekend, as some of the best in the business took the stage at the first annual IFBB Karina Nascimento Pro. In the men's physique division, a sensational Andre Ferguson took home his second career victory by edging out Logan Franklin in his return to the IFBB. Rounding out the top three, we had second-year sensation Laquan Jones adding another column to his resume. On the women's side, Melissa Piero picked up her first win as a physique competitor since making the jump from figure. In second place, we saw rookie pro Kat Sector make a nice statement. And in third, Leonie Rose brought in one of the better looks we've seen to date from her. If you thought Latorya Watts might have been susceptible to a post-Olympia hangover, you might want to think again. Over the weekend, the reigning and defending queen of figure released her most recent update photos just about 2 weeks out from the Arnold Classic, previewing the look that could quite literally be the best we've ever seen from anyone in the figure division. Flashback 1 year ago, Watts finished fourth in this very same contest. But this is a whole new year and a whole new Latorya Watts. So when Miss Figure Olympia steps on stage at this year's Figure International, the competition and the judges alike are going to be in for a shock and awe of what they see. Latorya Watts might be heading into the Arnold full steam ahead, but not so fast, says last year's champion, Kamla Rodriguez. Despite getting down into the dog days of her contest prep, Rodriguez is still grinding away harder than ever as she prepares to make her way back to the international stage to defend her title. As we saw last year at both the Arnold Classic and Arnold Australia, Kamla Rodriguez is one of the very best figure athletes on the planet when she's on top of her game. And as the old saying goes, if you want to beat the champ, you gotta knock him out. So when the curtain draws and the punches start flying between these two heavyweights, look out, because someone will be going down for the count. Ladies and gentlemen, the White Nasty is back. After spending the last few months holed up in hibernation, Evan Centopani has finally poked his head out of the den. We haven't seen Centopani on stage in nearly a full year since the 2015 Arnold Australia, where he brought home fourth in a top-heavy show. This weekend, the Connecticut Yankee released his first official progress photo, showing off that classic Evan Centopani big nasty graininess that we've come to expect from him over the years. This year's Arnold Classic lineup is going to be even tougher than 2015 and features a few competitors that Centopani has yet to face off against. But if he shows up looking like he usually does, with a little bit of added fullness, he should still find himself fighting it out for a spot in the top 5. Coming off a monstrous year that included 2 wins and top 8 finishes at both the Olympia and Arnold Classic, 212 freak Charles Dixon is about ready to make his presence felt. Recently, the tank has been spotted firing on all cylinders in preparation for his 3rd straight trip to Columbus, Ohio, where he'll look to improve on last year's 5th place finish. There aren't many guys packing more muscle per square inch in the 212 division than Dixon, who has really managed to transform himself into one of the division's elite athletes over the last few years. And heading into a show that's absent of 2 top 5 finishers from last year, Aaron Clark and Eduardo Correa, it shouldn't come as a surprise if we see the tank roll his way right into the top 3. In the history of the men's physique division, we have yet to have a 3-time Olympia champion, and it looks like Jeremy Buendia intends to do something about that. Late last week, the current reigning and defending 2-time men's physique Olympia champ released some video from a recent shoulder training session where we see him getting down to business and putting in the work like someone has something to prove. Despite not being the biggest competitor on stage, Buendia's combination of shape, fullness, and conditioning have made him nearly impossible to contend with these last few years. And with a half a year left to keep plugging along and making gains, it's hard to imagine anyone being able to bridge the gap and take his crown. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1.